Today I'm down in the heart of Cebu City. I'm at the Heritage of Cebu Monument. According to this placard here, the structure here depicts a lot of the significant moments in Cebu's history, starting from the fateful fight of April 27th in 1521 in the island of Mactan, where the chief of Lapu-Lapu killed the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan. So I'm going to go in. There's not a padlock on the gate, so I'm going to try to go in here if I'm not interrupted and get through here and see if I can take a video of this for you guys. I'm right across the street from a fire station here, the Perry Ann Fire Station. Okay, starting out here, I'm just going to kind of walk around in a whole circle on this thing. Depicting a man in his throne, of course. Looks like he's got some guitar players behind him, a banjo player, guitar player behind him. I'm going to walk around a little further. Got a Bible in one hand and a cross in the other, so this may be where Magellan may have tried to bring Christianity to the Philippines, or namely Cebu. There's a man behind him in the wall there with a sword. See if I can zoom in on that. The colors on this monument are all pretty close to the same. There's a little contrast in the colors here, so it may be a little harder for you to depict when you're watching on your color monitor. Be nice if I had a historian with me, but if you wanted to research the historical monument here in Cebu, you might be able to get a little more information on it. But I can bring you the video. I can't bring you all the good information. Here's some guys up here. Let's see what these guys have got. I got the castle in the background with all of the crosses all over the top of the building. I don't know if that's depicting of the buildings of the native country of Magellan or what. I don't think they had buildings like that in 1530 or 1521. But this is an interesting monument. It looks like a lot of bronze work, a lot of simulated brickwork, and there's the big cross. This could be depicting Magellan's cross, which is on Lapu-Lapu, and I'm going to be going over to Lapu-Lapu hopefully today. Today is Sunday. The traffic here in Cebu City is just horrendous. It's really tough. So it's hard for me to get around on a motorcycle in the traffic here in the inner city or the downtown area. So today is Sunday, and I wanted to get out and get some of this for you. These look like, you got some bears of the Queen up there, it looks like. The Queen of England, I believe, had honored Iloilo as the Queen of the city of the South, and then I think Cebu City actually holds that title now. There's it's kind of complicated how that works. But this lady on the right has got some plants. The guy in the middle looks like he may be of education, and then the guy on the left, it looks like he's got an army helmet on. Both of them. Actually, one of them got an army helmet on, and the other one's carrying the Queen. They got 2 or 3 guys in the back carrying the Queen. And this could be depicting the Queen's castle in England here. I'm not sure. But there, I see some angelic posts on either side, so it could be all religious. Take you around here a little further. You got the ship up here. More than likely that's going to be Magellan's ship. This is very ornate work done. Very pretty work too. A lot of time and a lot of thought went into that. And it looks like these could be bronze or copper sheets that have changed colors with the age. And then here's a couple of figures depicting war and crusades. It's probably, they could be the warriors of either Magellan or the chieftain of Lapu-Lapu. But let me get you that expression here if you can see it. But he's got his sword in hand, his spear, and the other guy, and they both look like they've got armored jackets and armored clothes on, so more than likely these are Magellan's guys. And then you've got your big cross with something hanging around it. And you've got another spear right beside the conqueror. I would imagine that it would be the conquerors with that shield and that sword, and then this guy here's got his spear, and he's walking right alongside the conqueror. Like I said, these colors are all about the same, so it's going to be hard to depict the color difference. Construction of this project began in July of 1977, and it was finally finished in December of 2000. Quite a long time. And then here we've got, looks like scrolls on the left. We got looks like a businessman or a politician with the scrolls in his left hand and right. That could be syndicating law and order and whatever. You know, it's amazing. You know, we're in the year 2015, and in 1530 they were fighting with spears, and now we've got the technology. They can send missiles around the world and to other planets. And I'm standing here in Cebu City looking at this, and it's just awe-inspiring thinking about it. And this looks like this could be some of your native tribesmen. You can see the drums there, and looks like they've got peacekeepers, and with that cloth hanging over his hands. It's probably the way they kept scrolls and documents in those days, was written on cloth. And so it looks like the drummer and the peacekeeper and perhaps Magellan or one of the people from England, all in a meeting. And then that's the big old ship, if you can see it. It's pretty amazing. And then in this picture here, and these documents, which means I may have walked around this thing in the right order. You got it looks like your more modern day people, peacekeepers, maybe the World War II era, and the new settlers here in the newer Cebu City. But this is the structure. It's quite a work of art. Looks like it's about 2 years, about a 3-year project here to get this thing built and done. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little section, and I'll take you on over to Lapu and show you the rest. Thank you for watching my Philippine journey.